Hi guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Nova Roma. This is the town of Chaotica and we are, I think, just starting to produce some grapes over here. Now, we did have a bit of an invasion coming our way in the last episode and we managed to clear that out pretty easily using just our militia. But it did start me thinking and worrying a little bit about future invasions. So we do want to start looking at getting some palisades and the likes up. Right, that is really the plan. But okay, let's see what is it the first things that we need to do. So we've got a reasonable stockpile of wood and stone, and then some charcoal is starting to appear, and we are now starting to see some clay being produced. We're still a little short on food in my mind, and people are a little bit unhappy. They do want to see something like a theater, for instance. We did, in fact, unlock the theater, and we've got plenty of other things that we can unlock as well. So let us quickly have a look at a few things. Did we get all the gods online? We did. Okay. So we've got small temples for all the gods. If we have a quick look at theaters, we've got a forum. Where is the theater? Over here. We are still a little bit further away from that. Did we unlock large temples? No, we did not. Did we? Are we required? Oh, it tells you immediately only these three, right? And this is the area of influence there. Consult the gods. What are we hearing about? Nothing really. Okay, let's leave that there. I just wondered if someone is asking for a large temple already or not. We are now creating pottery, I believe. We are building up a few other bits and pieces. So, again, we're just going to try and do things a little bit quicker and effectively. We're only really short of pottery makers and granary workers. So we do need a little bit of more people. We have spare capacity, so if people get a little happier, we can invite some more people to come and join the crowd. I'm keen on starting the journey towards a bakery as well. That would be quite useful for us, I think. Okay, we should have enough money now so that we can get the small theater online. And I'm kind of thinking center of town is probably a good spot, opposite from the forum. Do we need it right opposite all of our homes? If we do it here, are we gonna... I guess if we do it here, we're gonna be able to reach a little bit more of it. Okay, so let's just pop it in on this side and start working on getting that up and running. Now let's come back over here and have a look. Charcoal is being produced. So we are... I'm happy that we're starting to get in here now. I would love to see some of these numbers go up a little bit more. Let's just do it a little bit quicker, I think. I would love to expand some of this stuff, but we don't really have the workers for it at the moment. And other thing I saw is if we actually divert the river in here a little bit more, we can get more going. I mean, we can get it more fertile, I think. So this is all very fertile. It's fertile, very fertile. So I guess, yeah, we'll have to kind of keep an eye. The fish is effectively helping us quite a bit. We are seeing people a little bit happier. Citizens are in good health. I want to build the aqueduct as well, but in order for us to get even close to an aqueduct, we are going to need much, much more stone. So that's my thing, all right? We really need to maximize the stone, but in order to maximize the stone, we need more people. Okay. And we also want to do some wine at some point, right? So what are the things we are doing for the gods at the moment? Charcoal for Vulcan, more citizens, yeah. Palisade, yeah, absolutely. An offering of 35 grapes, so and then an offer of 33 wine. So grapes into wine is something that we're really going to need. Plus, I guess we already have 3 of these guys doing their thing here. One of our citizens died in a wood cutting accident. Jeez. Where's the health and safety? The workplace health and safety, guys. Get yourself sorted. I'm kind of going to run a bit of a path in there, and maybe what we'll do is we'll do something like this. Create slightly, well, that's going to cost us a lot of wood, actually. It's 1 per, right? So anyway, but they will cut a fair bit of it down there. We'll leave a little bit of room here for mining the stone deposit. And then beyond that, I'm thinking we need yet another one of these foresters. But I'm really concerned about exactly how poorly they go here. Okay, well, anyway, we got a fair bit out of that due to just where that generally was. So maybe what we can do is let's maybe start work on a palisade. Now, the question I have, if we do a palisade through here, right? Where is it? Oh, military is in here. If we end up doing... Oh, we haven't... What? We haven't unlocked the palisade yet, right? We can. Let's unlock the palisade. If we go in here and we grab the palisade, right? I think the plan was to run it through... Well, maybe not like that. Let's try that one more time. Not the religion, but military and palisade. So if we try it over here, run it through like that. Okay, let's start it. I keep doing this. If we start it from this side, right, and we run it up like this, and we then run it through like that, right? Let's do that and see if that actually does anything. I'm assuming we can't get to this side because of this. So what we'll do is we'll also have to build... well, let's see. If they can get there, at least we know the other guys can get there, right? So let's... Yeah, they're walking straight through this. Yeah, that's the thing. Right, so presumably you can walk straight through it up this way too, right? Coming across in all different angles. And potentially this is a bit of a safety hazard. These guys can actually drown. So if I did this, right, let's do that so we at least have a little bit of a crossing point here. Get a few things up and running and doing its thing. People should be pretty happy, and I'm hoping that means more people are arriving. Right. How much are we actually producing here? Don't know if we've seen any production out of this. This should be getting us all of our palisades, right? How many palisades is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there we go. We had like 11. Now, the question is, does this actually constitute that? Okay, anyway, we'll do this. Small victory for us. We'll make an offering. Yeah, that one we can afford, so we'll do that. Beautiful. Make sure you have at least 1 wooden gate. That's fine. Eventually, we will do the 1 wooden gate thing. I'm just wondering whether they can actually get to this side. But anyway, that's, I think, a reasonable starting point for us, right? I don't know if... Yeah, anyway, it's just a start, right? It's just a start. Now, it doesn't feel like these guys have produced anything. It's not fully staffed at the moment. We're still waiting on people to really do this. So if we have a quick look at the jobs, just again. Builders, temple workers, I mean, we can't really trim that back. We can't really mess with these numbers. That's also maybe a little bit of a thing. Do we want to maybe drop this one a little bit? Stockpile workers? Try that maybe. Maybe just 1 firefighter less. Ooh, maybe 2 shopkeepers less. I don't think we can do much else, right? The rest is all kind of right there. So maybe with all of that, a few little bits and pieces. And no people decided to stay. See, I think this is my worry. People aren't deciding to stay. So how are we going to get people even happier? Is there any way we can get people a little bit happier? Let's pop back in here and have a quick look. So What does a statue actually do? Statues are a great way to honor legendary people. I guess we do need to start looking at these items. So let's do the aqueduct and let's do the statue. So we started with that for the time being. Let's grab a statue because I think the statue is fairly straightforward to build, right? 20 stone plus a little bit of this, some small obelisks. So if we did a small obelisk, let's say somewhere over, maybe not there, but let's say a small obelisk over there, and a small obelisk over here, and a small obelisk. We don't have enough stone for that, but anyway, we'll get there. I guess we're slowly starting to make that happen. This is fully loaded, huh? So we need to start building some more stuff. Anyway, we are. I'm hoping that will drive the happiness so we can have more people actually join us. That's the plan, really. From a water perspective, we have the aqueduct unlocked, but unfortunately, the aqueduct is a little bit problematic. We need a lot more stone, which we'll get to. We will get there. Just maybe it'll take a little bit of time. I'm hoping this is driving happiness a little bit better, right? If it's at least over 60, hopefully people will decide to join. Oh, we've got some people starting here. Are they joining? Oh, yeah, they're joining. They are joining. I like it. I like it. So we can go back to at least fully loading the firefighters. I think that's the starting point. And we'll leave the one person extra. So at least people have now joined us a little bit more. Okay, that's very useful. So at least now we will start to produce some stuff, right? If we go back over here, we are producing. We've got the 10 clay in there already, right? Plus the charcoal. We're just waiting for people to work it. Work it, man, work it. Can you please live nearby instead, right? Is it that difficult for you to just come and live nearby? Let's just add an extra apartment right over here. If only we had the stone for it. Oh, there we go. We're starting to see. Oh, and this will make people much happier. This will make people much happier. Let's get an extra one there. There we go. Slowly starting to get a lot happier there. And I think there's more people arriving now as well. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. We've made a turn. We have made a turn. I should have invested in those people a little bit earlier. Excellent. Now we're actually almost out of space. But I guess we can quite easily decide to just add another. I think I'm going to do it like this, right? So we'll slowly start adding some more here. Beautiful. These people will be much happier now. Excellent. Great. That's going to be helpful. More people have arrived, but for some reason, I guess more shopkeepers would be useful. Oh, there we go. That's helping out a little bit. And I will go with the stockpile workers as well. So why? Oh, builders. We've got builders available all of a sudden. And that's why it's trimming back our excess work, our excess people here, right? So we do need to keep an eye on that. Okay, come on, firefighters with the fire engine. Yeah, get that done for us. Yeah, good stuff. You're doing your thing. Okay, now let's turn our attention to improved, to more wine. Right, we need to start wine making sorted out. So let's get more grapevines going. Probably something. Let's just do that because we don't have that many people, right? So let's just get a little bit more of the grapevines going there. Oh, what's happening over here? Oh, we can actually. It is winter, so what we'll do is we'll wait it out a little bit more. Just on the charcoal side of things. Just wait it out a little bit more. Get ourselves a little bit of a buffer because it is winter, right? So we don't want to be messing around with that too much. I find it challenging that our stockpiles are so low. If I go in here, right? Can we have a quick look? So from a warehouse perspective, right? Where is my warehousing? So here we've got a large stockpile. So I'm going to go with a large stockpile. And I'm also quite interested in a warehouse. We've got pottery, but we also need winery. That's kind of the plan. And wouldn't mind apples also. So let's go with apples, winery, and warehouse. Okay, so now we've got quite a bit of extra stuff in here that we can further improve our situation with. And the idea is, I was wondering, can I actually upgrade this thing or not really? Doesn't look like I can upgrade it. All right, doesn't really look to be the case. So a large stockpile is something that would be great. I mean, we can afford it. I think we might just add a large stockpile here, right? Let's just do that. Add a large stockpile there, start building it, just so that we save up a few more things here. I think, yeah, got the extra citizens, so complete that one. Beautiful. And yeah, I guess we can afford it. And now we're waiting for more people. Excellent, that's good. We need to appoint a governor, so can we see who we have? Okay, so shrewd, -10 to selling to merchants, not something we're doing at the moment. I don't want this one. Oh, that was what we had. We had this one. That's why we had so few people come in. Definitely likable, negligent, risk of fire starting, building degradation. I guess this one, Tullus Claudius Rala is going to be our governor. Let's appoint that one. I think that is going to be all good for us right there. Oh, we're gonna need a lot more pottery if we're gonna do wine. Oh, these guys are complaining because we don't actually have any gold. If we look at our tax office, I guess we've got an entire area here that's not currently doing the tax thing. So I'm guessing another tax office in this part is probably prudent. Right, let's do that. Let's get another tax office so that at least we're covering all of the people with tax. Get everybody's tax monies. Get it all. That's the plan. Are we starting to see some level of surplus here or not really? Doesn't feel like we're making any progress with regards to the grapes. It just doesn't feel right. Out of water here? Okay, well, I guess for the time being we will need to just add a well to the mix here, right? If we do it like that, we'll get pretty reasonable coverage here, right? Let's do that. And I guess we should be starting to add some more stuff there as well. So apple trees and wineries. Apple trees and wineries. Okay, fine. Okay, we do need to add more stuff here. Yeah, so 9 insular over here. 4 plus 5, that's the 9, and where we're getting the 84. This is an extra 4, plus we're probably going to add some more people to the mix here anyway. So we do want to make sure we're picking up on that. This is looking pretty good. Once that's back at 36, I might go ahead and do the sale. We will definitely start to pick up on some more stone, right? We don't need the roads to all of these things. It's kind of what I've realized. So we've got a little bit of flexibility here. So we'll do a little bit of a road, something like that, so we can at least do some stuff behind it. But 2 more there could help us out with the stone, because we'll need lots more stone to really get us to a point where we can do the aqueducts and where they stone the roads and they stone walls and, you know, all these kind of things. We've got builders working at the moment. But yeah, happiness should be okay for us. Average home happiness is not great, and I guess it's due to things like not having wine. Actually, most things has road access. Oh, I guess we do need direct road access then. Anyway, what happened there? That sounded like weird. Did something collapse? Let's just double check if something collapsed. Doesn't look like something is collapsing. Where is our masonry, guys? Right? This is a granary. That's a stockpile. This is the gods. Where's masonry? Over here. Okay, so we do need, I guess, masonry down here as well. Okay, so let's do a couple of things. We want more housing. And I guess over on this side is kind of where we're going to do it. Let's do another house there. We will at the same time go ahead and grab yet another masonry thing, right? Masonry. Over like this. Yeah, that's going to be fine. And so at least we're covering ourselves here a little bit more with these things. Yeah. So at least we've got some expansion opportunities. But now this is going to start to give us a bit more to go with. Okay, I think let's do, if we were to do something like that, right? There we go. Add some more roads to the mix. The town is starting to take shape. At the same time, I'm kind of guessing we can just do that, right? Oh, these guys should be moving some grapes, right? Excellent. There goes the grapes. But it just doesn't quite feel like we're doing enough, right? It's into winter now, yet again. So the charcoal is really not holding up. Are these guys working reasonable stuff, right? 5, 5. Oh, commuting too far? Really? So should I just be starting to bring this town in a little bit closer here, right? Oh, we really need more room, right? So let's get more houses, right? Let's just do that. Maybe I'm artificially slowing things down by not having enough housing for people to move into. I think maybe there's something worth considering over there. And then I'm thinking maybe another charcoal thing over here as well. We can do yet another one there. Now, this does not take any charcoal, so I guess we need a warehouse to accommodate the charcoal thing. Wow, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. Do we have a small warehouse? Oh, we do have a small warehouse. I guess a small warehouse is better than no warehouse in this kind of general area here. So let's start with a warehouse here at least also. Okay, that's starting to be the plan. Can't make that offering to Vulcan. We do want to. Okay, lots of additional room for people. Got a fair bit of spare capacity. Got kind of everything we need here for these guys to be producing. So that's okay. Food-wise, we are... I mean, the sheer amount of food that we get from these guys versus from these guys is changing. But what we can do is we can go here and head over to a bakery, right? Where is the bakery? A bakery. Unlock the bakery. Let's unlock the bakery. That's something. The large charcoal maker. 7 workers versus 3 workers. So I guess that's something that we could do. Now, bakery-wise... I'm kind of, well, I guess if we do the bakery over here, that's going to be more appropriate. All right, so let's grab ourselves the bakery. Right, there we go. We'll start work on a bakery, so at least now, and then I guess what we should also be doing is just expanding some of our farming areas a little bit, right? So let's do something like that. I guess the farmers aren't always working here. And I guess at this, yeah, anyway, let's just start with the farms first, right? So let's do that. So that should give us a reasonable additional kind of wheat farm over here. With the bakery coming in as well, maybe that's gonna start giving us a reasonable food supplies. Hopefully that will help us out a little bit. Yeah, stuff is happening here, but charcoal is quite down yet again. Slowly trying to get all of this up and running. Stone is starting to come in. At least like the lumber looks like it's okay, and at least we do have the fish. One citizen has died of a wood cutting accident. Come on, guys, be careful. Fingers, get the fingers out of the way. It kind of makes me think we need to expand this also. We want the apple trees at some point. Let's do that. Expand even that. Expand even that. We're gonna get aggressive here. We're going to get aggressive. Do these guys have access to water? Probably not. So maybe we should get ourselves another kind of a bit of a water supply. Maybe something like probably over here, to be honest. Let's get that going. So there's some water available. And then this guy is going to say, I don't have what I need, man. I don't have what I need. Just going to have to wait it out a little bit. Okay, now they're happy with the water situation there. 64. More people joining? Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah. Here they come. Excellent. As long as the people keep coming, we can keep doing what we need to do here, really. Starting to take shape here now. Yeah, I mean, we do need to keep giving them houses, I think. Ah. If we were to give me a road here. I've kind of put that in exactly the wrong spot. So if we just grab two homes like this, right? Are they going to be super unhappy or just partially? I think let's do two like that. So do somewhat of a different shape here at least, and we kind of keep it all running together is kind of the plan. What I'm thinking. I want this number to go up a little bit more quicker. Yeah, it's a good little farm that. We really expanded the things here. So that we can hopefully get some grapes and stuff stockpiled for the time being. Are we... Yeah, more citizens. Excellent. And more gold? Yeah, and more gold. Great. More citizens is what is necessary. Okay, what does Ceres actually want? Oh yeah, so it's the wine thing, right? We need the grapes, we need the wine, and we need the charcoal. So our production of these items is just not quite there. So if I go back and I say large charcoal maker, so let's get that one going. And I'm kind of tempted to just, if we grab it and we look at it, it's like the same size. So what does this one do? Produces, I don't know how much it produces, but I'm kind of tempted to just trim these things away, right? So let me demolish this, demolish that, right? We'll keep the other one. And then what we'll do is we'll grab the big charcoal maker in here, right? We'll build that one. And then the plan is, so this one gives us, it uses 15 wood, or it uses 3, what does this say? Three to 5, is that what it is? Or is it 15 to 20? No, I think this is what it can store. So it's 3 wood for 5 charcoal. So once this thing's built, I want to see what the ratio is there. Hopefully this is significantly better. It's at least the plan. We need way more of this. I do need another pottery guy as well, I think. How many workers am I missing? So clay, pottery, granary, performers, all of that has nothing. And where are they? Builders. If we remove the builders, where's our farmers? Our farmers are, man, look at the sheer volume of farmers. And it is winter. They're not even doing anything. All right? Is that, or what is this one doing? 6 goes to 11. This one is 3 to, oh yeah, this is way better. Way better. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to demolish that one, and we're going to add another large one on this side here, slightly off to the other side. So we're kind of cleaning up our act here a little bit. Now, we do need more people, though. And, oh my goodness, what's happening now? The shops are too crowded. Citizens need more shops of all kinds. The citizens despair at the filthiness. We need bathhouses. Yeah, well, that's something we need to get to. That is something we need to get to. So let's get a couple more shops at least. We can make a start on a couple more shops, right? If we do that and that, that should help us out a little bit. Now, we can fairly easily run an aqueduct in here. At least get some level of bathhouses up and running. Excuse me. Oh, people are actually arriving still. That's good news. That is good news. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, no. During the year. Oh, yeah. 5 immigrant ships visited and 42 people saved. That is a good number. But they might not continue doing that. So aqueduct, water tower, aqueduct. Requires a water tower. So, the plan is we need to run an aqueduct potentially across like this and then down like this. And are we running it? How are we running it? All the way down to the bottom here. Then we won't be able to go back up, right? If we run it down this side, I guess this side is a bit more useful. So I guess if we do the water tower right there plus a bathhouse. Is that picking up everybody? It is picking up everybody. And if we do another one like here, that will pick up everybody over there. So let's start building those water towers at least. Because we do need to fix that issue. I don't know about the charcoal, man. Are we going to be able to aqueduct across here? That's kind of the plan, right? We go in here now. We do aqueduct from over there at 50. That's not bad, right? I guess we do need to do something like this. Do we do... I don't think we've got a dam available, so we'll just aqueduct it up straight away, right? And now we'll see how much this is going to cost us. Yeah, insufficient resources straight away, right? I'm kind of thinking we want to do something like this and something like that. And then... Or alternatively, if we go back over this way, it's just called claiming insufficient resources. But I'm kind of thinking, if we do it around there, that side, and we run it down here to there, we should be able to make that work, basically, right? Oh, no, it's going to go through the hill there. Oh, is going through the hill an option? Let's have a look. So we need about 300 to get that to really work. So we'll keep a little bit of an eye out for that. We can, obviously... Oh, this is iron. We can do iron mining over here. Oh, beautiful. That's going to be good. Now, I do want us to get this charcoal up and running. That's looking pretty good. Can we... let's quickly... grab some of these, right? Let's just send a few people in to pick up some stones, right? Lots of stones just kind of lying around here. So if we do that, maybe that helps us out a little bit, getting us a little bit closer to the action. But yeah, ultimately, we are quite short of a few different things. We want a lot. Oh yeah, anyway, that's fine. We'll keep it in mind. I might do a little bit longer episode, maybe like a 40-minute episode or so. Did more people arrive? Yeah, more people did arrive. We actually need more homes. Let us add another home there. And I guess now we can add 2 more homes on this side. And then I'm thinking maybe we add... Well, that's not going to help our situation. But maybe with all of those extra homes, obviously we're making more money, but hopefully that will will sort things out for us a little bit more. Okay, at the same time, we probably then need yet even more shops, right? If we do that, I'm guessing a shop in this location will help. I think I did do a shop here, which should be covering all of that, right? Let's just do that, just do the one. People are filthiness. People are filthiness. What is this happening? Oh, yes, there we go. Let's do that. Let's immediately make that offering. And let's get one bakery. And now we need an offering of bread. So I think that should at least start working. So hopefully the bakery will start ramping up some stuff here. That is the plan. And I guess over here we've got the issue that the pottery makers is not really working. I'll drop one of those. Yeah, the farming thing is a big problem. Because look how many people are just stuck on farming. So if I trim this back a little bit, right? If we said, you know, we're not going to be putting that many farmers on the fields, right? If we trim those back a little bit, so at least we can see that pottery is starting to work again. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. I mean, just feels like that's how we should at least be contemplating this. So we need a ton more stone, right? So please just get the stone going so that we can run I want to run the aqueduct. I want to get at least the aqueduct up before we end this episode. But we need at least about 300. So now there's lots of extra room for people. So what I might do, I might come back in here and might pick up on a few extra stones, right? Wherever we can find them. Can't see them in the snow though. But there are a few we could potentially grab. There's another one over there. That's not going to really get us there. Oh, there's another one over here. A nice big one. Okay. Ooh. No water? Oh, interesting. I guess we need yet another well. Let's do another well over there. I mean, it's good to have the wells as a backup, I think. Are we again out of... Are these guys not working? What's going on? Come on, guys. Work. You should be... You've got homes close by. What? Grow tired of their governor. Why? Oh, we don't have a governor. Plus 20% food consumption. We can't do that. Construction costs. Minus 20% food consumption. That, I think, is something we can work with. Construction cost is a bit higher. I can deal with that because we can somewhat... but maybe not when we're trying to build an aqueduct. Yeah, that was maybe not the plan. Okay, but at least, I mean, if we can get everybody happy and things working, my goodness, we do need the bathhouses up. Can I? Hang on. If let's go for the bathhouse thing. Oh, we don't have it selected, right? So if we get the bath reservoir and the cold pool, and then did we want to do some of these other things? The hot pool and the bath library. Connect bath building from the dynamic bathhouse. Let's leave that in plan. But what I'm conscious of, we're going to leave some of these space for that, right? So we'll leave some space. That's the plan. Okay, so bathhouse. So the next thing I want to do, so bath complex, let's add a bath reservoir. And the idea is this needs to be connected to a thing as well, right? I guess the plan is to do that, right? So at least let's make a start on this one. That's going to be, yeah, it's costly. It's costly. And then similarly, we want to do maybe a bath reservoir up here somewhere, actually. So we need to be, yeah, well, let's do that. Let's get that going, really. So if we did, say, this, right, pop it in there. And we can consult the gods, Give Vulcan is charcoal. Make 2 quarries. Yes, beautiful. Make an offering of stone. Not when I want to be making offerings of stone, and we're not just gonna leave that there. So at least that gave us a bit more. I don't think we're gonna get the aqueduct up and running in this episode, but I think we made quite a lot of progress. Our population is at least doubled. Our economy is looking sharper, right? We've got at least everything trickling in. Food-wise, we probably need to be a little bit more aggressive in terms of our food provisions and storage and the likes, right? That may still be a little bit down in the dumps. Kind of contemplating getting another one of these guys. But worker-wise, it's looking okay, really. Is it because... No, these guys are still all fully loaded. It's just because no one's building anything at the moment, so... Oh, yeah. Well, they're not working at the moment. Well, anyway, we'll leave that as is. So we did trim back a little bit there. We can... Oh, we've had more people join. So let's just bring these numbers back to what they need to be, like so. And then we still have some spare capacity there. So hopefully that will help us out a little bit. We're still struggling with the stone, so I'm hoping we can improve that situation. Is there anything we can do here to get the stone even better, right? So quarry was in this side, and then stone roads, and I don't think there's anything here that's going to help us. Like we've got marble quarries and iron mines and the likes, but there doesn't seem to be an improvement to the quarry unless it's down here somewhere. Oh no, it's probably not. Like this will be an extra piece, but anyway, it's not going to be that. So I don't know if I can have an improvement to the quarry, but yeah, we really do need to get lots of stone so we can get the bathhouses up. So I can maybe do some stuff like that, right? Pick up on some of this stone, guys. Got these stones lying around. Just pick them up. Pick them up. Not sure this is the way to do it, but we're doing it anyway. It'll help us. It'll help us a lot in the long run. Okay, guys, that is going to be the episode. I'm going to leave it there. It's been a bit longer, but we are hopefully in the next episode. We're really going to make that drive towards the aqueduct. That's the plan. I think we're in a good spot now. We're not really prepared for further invasions, but we might be able to just get some towers up fairly easily. We still have the militia and so on that we can raise, but yeah, we're not really well prepared for that. But I'm just trying to get our basics up and running, right? And people keep getting unhappy, and so then we stop growing. But we're reasonably growing. Okay, if you've liked it, as always, please hit that like button. Leave your comments down below. Are you enjoying this game as well? Are you enjoying the series? Are you playing this game? I find it's deceptively fun and addictive, really. Okay, anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.